Is my camera working? Yes, it is. Can't do anything about sunlight. Sorry about that. I'm also sorry that I have not made a video in a very, very long time. Oh! Oops. Anyway, I just wanted to bring everyone up to speed that part of the reason you haven't heard much from me is because, well, I have a new job. Finally! And it's an awesome job. I work at a place called George Risk Industries. And it's basically an assembly job, putting together these weird, like, computer parts or something. I have the butt end of the job. I forget what my exact title is, but basically, I got to put these on. Pretty cool, huh? Not really. But eye protection is required once you enter a certain area of this place. After that, I basically just have to sit down. Yes, this is a sit-down job. It's very, very, very easy. Very easy, okay? And you grab these little black things. I don't know what to call them, but it looks like this little cat here, kind of like this, okay? And there's a foot pump on the floor, and what that does is when you tap on it, there's a machine that squirts out this special kind of glue. It's black, and the reason it's black is because it's a special glue that has rubber in it. And then you got to take these tiny little magnets. They're about the size of this clicker on this pen here, each one of them. So you sit there like this, put the black thing up to the glue, and you kick you tap it one time, you get a drop. It spits in there. Then you take the magnet, you shove it in the thing, and then you put it on this special rack that's gonna hold each of the components that you're assembling. So it's a tedious job, but it's an easy job, especially for a guy my age. I'm 43. People tell me, "Oh, you're not old." My body tells me otherwise. I've been a dishwasher in three or four different restaurants. I've worked at McDonald's, Burger King, Sonic, Wendy's, Carl's Jr., and all that stuff is very hard, very backbreaking work, which is fine when I'm in my late 20s, early 30s. But at 43, it's not so much fun anymore. I tried McDonald's again. I had a dishwashing job here in Kimball for quite a while, actually, just under a year. But again, when you go to bed, when you wake up in the morning and you feel more sore than you did when you went to bed, yeah, age has something to do with that. But now I just sit there and go, squirt, squirt, squirt. Now it's not as it's easy, but not that easy because you got to make a certain quota. You know, I had to come up with 3,000 of these little units by the end of my shift. Now I did make quite an impression in my first day at work because I was supposed to come up with 3,000, and I did a little bit more than 3,000. In fact, I actually ran out of stuff to make. I was like, what do I do now? I did them all. And the guy sat next to me, and I only had like 20 of these other little things I had to do. He says, between the two of us, we should start stacking these now. Sure. So we started stacking them. We had a whole ton of stuff done in just my first day. My second day was a little tougher. It was the same kind of little trinkets, except it's a different kind of magnet and it's a different kind of component. These aren't black, these are beige. But it's the same shit. Squirt. Yeah. Over and over and over and over and over. Now that stuff I'm doing eventually makes its way all the way around the building. And by the time it's done, you got a component that's about yay big. And yeah, literally about yay big. And it's part of some sort of device that goes into a machine. I'm not sure what kind. I didn't really look into it that deeply. But yeah, all these little components get put together one at a time by the people in your surroundings. It starts with me. I'm the beginning of that line. So if I screw up the work, it screws it up down the line. Whoa, you know. But I don't screw it up. It's very easy work. It's not hard. It's just a little tedious. It's repetitive. It's over and over and over and over and over and over. But you know, what's worse? Sitting on your ass without a job, waiting for your Social Security income check to show up each month, or sitting on your ass and getting paid $9 an hour to go. Hey, that's good enough for me. That's plenty for me. Now I can finally save up some cash, get my ass moved to Cheyenne because I want to be with my lady. There's so many things I want to do with my life, and this job is going to help me maybe even get back into college because I've been paying off debts towards that college loans default thing I talked about before. But yeah, I'm paying that off a little bit at a time. They've allowed me to pay a minor amount, which is $5 a month, and that's because of my Social Security income, stuff like that. It's not. I don't make a taxable income. Now they will eventually learn about this job that I have, but I haven't been there long enough to even get my first paycheck. So once I do, I got to inform them. I got to inform Social Security so that there's no problems, none. Once I get things taken care of, I'll be a happy camper. All I got to do is keep the flow going. Never stop, never give up. Don't do nothing stupid like drinking. Yeah. And on that note, that's pretty much all I have to say. Except I really miss my lady. I didn't get to see her last weekend, because her vehicle's broken down, and she has a vehicle that's reliable enough to get her to work and back, but she doesn't have a vehicle reliable enough to take an hour trip to Kimball to see me. So I miss her terribly. Ugh. Oh God, I miss her so much. But anyway, thank you for listening, and I'll keep you posted on what's going on if you're interested in hearing more. Thank you, and have a good day.